Yeah, so welcome to Maths with Ish. So today I'm going to show you one of the simplicities of multiplying by 9. Before I go to that, I am an advocate of helping students to understand the concept. So let me help you to understand the concept of multiplication. Okay, multiplication is actually repeated addition. For example, if you ask a student to add 2 plus 2 plus 2 three times. 2 plus 2 plus 2, this will give you 6. Now, another way in which you can write or you can express this repeated addition, because the number 2 is being repeated 3 times. So another way you can write this is to write it as 2 times 3, and that is 6. So the basic concept around multiplication is that multiplication is actually repeated addition. And this actually can be commutative in the sense that it could also mean 3 repeating itself 2 times. So it could also be 3 plus 3, and that gives you 6. So whenever you hear the word multiplication came from the basic idea of repeated addition. Okay, so having known that, you know that 9 times 2 simply means 9 is adding itself 2 times to give 18. 9 times 3 means that 9 is adding itself 3 times. It's repeated addition to give 27. Okay, good. So having understood that, let's go into the hack, which is the shortcut of multiplication by 9. Okay, now one of the importance of this hack is that it will save you the time or lots of time. For example, if you're asked to do 9 times 18, it will be difficult for you to begin to add 9 plus 9 plus 9 up to 18 times. That will be time wasting. Okay, so that is the importance of this hack that I'm going to show you, or we're going to learn today. Now, if you look at this pattern here, you will see that these last digits, they all have, there's a pattern portraying here. You can see 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, which means that the number is descending from 9 downwards. Yeah, okay, so for this first digit, if I decide to add 0 in front of this 9 here, you discover that the numbers in this first digit, they are all ascending 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down to 9. So you can see that the last digits are descending while the first digits are ascending. And you can see that this applies from 1 to 10, which means it applies to the first 10. Now listen, when you get to 10, from the 11, the pattern, it changes a little bit. There are just a little changes in the pattern. And what is that? Is that as it gets to this 0, these last digits, as they get to 0, it repeats itself again from 9. You can see that it repeats itself from 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 down to 0. So which means that if it gets to 21, it's also going to repeat again, start from 9. So the last digits are always moving from 9 down to 0, 9 to 0, it starts again 9 to 0. Do you understand that? Now for the first digits, once it gets to the last 10, the last digit there in the first digit repeats itself. You can see this 9 here repeats itself, and it continues again to 18. So that is just the only slight difference when you are following this pattern. So as it gets to the 11th, it repeats. As it gets to the 21, it will repeat itself. So you can see this 9, 10 is still ascending. So the first digits are all ascending from 9. As it gets to 11, it repeats itself and begin to ascend again. Can you see that? So with this idea, a child will be able to know the pattern. So this will help you as a parent to explain this hack to your kids, and this hack only pertains to multiplication by 9. Okay, it only applies specifically to 9. You can't apply it to any other multiplication. Okay, now lastly, I want to also talk about the sum of the digits. Now if you add up all the sum of these digits, 0 plus 9 will give you 9, 1 plus 8 will give you 9, 2 plus 7 gives you 9, 3 plus 6 gives you 9, 4 plus 5 gives you 9. So if you add all the digits of the answers, they will all give you 9. Now sometimes if it does not give you 9, it could also give you a multiple of 9, which means any number that 9 can divide. Okay, so but for these ones we have done so far, they will all give you 9. Like you can see, this 1 plus 0 plus 8 is 9. Now let's look at this one. 9 plus 9 is giving us 18. So and 18 is a multiple of 9. 18 is a multiple of 9. So if it does not give you 9, it must give you a multiple of 9. So you can see this 1 plus 1 plus 7 will give us 9. 1 plus 2 plus 6 will give us 9, and so on and so forth. So that is also how to check if your answers are correct, by adding each of the digits of the answer. 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 0, 9. So this is just one of the simplicities and the beauty of multiplying by 9. I hope this video made sense to you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to call us if you need any help on tutoring for mathematics. Do have a good day. Bye.